I'm talking about somebody who makes chainsaws, and because they have small motors, they're now going to make weed whackers.
Right. And that works just fine.
And in my mind,
No, I'll give you a company that will change your opinion on
okay,
that. Craftsman.
okay, well, Craftsman doesn't exist
But
anymore.
Craftsman back in the day, and I know you know this because you had a Craftsman back in the day, or your parents did, I should say.
Correct. We bought lots of Craftsman stuff
Right? Like,
in the day.
yeah. No, I agree in the day, but like they had everything all under the Craftsman brand, and they did incredibly well.
Right, because Craftsman, okay,
Incredibly, like better
right,
than DeWalt,
right,
better than
right, right,
Milwaukee.
but
They were the
yes, but what understand what happened there is Craftsman meant quality. And the quality went in before the name went on. If you wanted a TV and you wanted to be reliable, you don't have to worry about it breaking. You bought
That's crazy. That's cool. That's
Reno. Yeah,
okay. But Craftsman was
Reno.
like that though. It was known as the
Cor-
quality tool
correct,
for the house.
correct. It
It was a
became a measure of quality. But what I'm talking about is when you build separate things, if you put each of them in a separate silo, they can fight all the other weed whackers, all the other
right. But what I'm
chainsaws
saying is that
out there.
Craftsman didn't need to. They just literally put their brand on it and people knew quality and they bought it anyway. I mean, when I worked at Sears, there were people that would come in, mainly older people, but they would come in and they literally just wanted a Craftsman. That's all they cared about.
Right, because
Where Craftsman screwed themselves, in my opinion, is they made 1,000 different mowers, right? And not really, but they made a bunch of different mowers. They made a bunch of different chainsaws, a bunch of different weed whackers, and it then went from Craftsman makes quality tools to what am I like what's quality now?
good. Now you
That's where they screwed up.
but now
Is
you
they made multiple differentiations without differenting like what was different.
correct. And again, now you're
That's
back
when they
on my
should.
side.
No. I'm not back on your side. I'm saying Craftsman did the right job making multiple products. What they made the bad job of was making variations of a product. As in, if you're going to have a low value product, a middle tier product, and a high value product, those should all be separate priced, and those should all be separate branded, not under the same brand. Because a brand for a high value customer market segment is different than the value for a cheap market segment customer. That's my point. And that's why I say it goes back to the market segment, and you need to define your market segment and go, would they buy this other stuff as well? If your market segment's not buying 4 mowers.
Is what he's saying is if I want quality, I bought Craftsman.
Yeah. And that's
And
how it should
and
have
so
been.
I want a quality mower, I just go buy a Craftsman.
And it's going to be $400. It's
And I
400
don't have to
bucks.
worry about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So understand what's going on here is quality was the psychographic that I'm buying.
Yes.
And so the easy way to buy this psychographic is to buy something that's named
Yeah,
whatever.
absolutely. And I sold so many pro mowers just because of that. Like because these people would come in and I'm like, dude, I don't know about the quality of these ones because like they're kind of cheap quality, right? That's why they're cheaper. But this pro one, like that's your quality. Like that's the Craftsman quality that they've stood behind is this pro one. And people would eat it up
And
and they
you've
bought
always
it.
known,
And
right?
like I didn't even have to try. It wasn't even a hard sell, right? It was just literally like, you want Craftsman quality. This is true Craftsman quality. This other stuff is their Chinese knockoff that they should have rebranded as something different. And people understood that. And people recognized that.